Hello everybody and welcome back to the CLEN channel where we play a game and talk about anything MMA related. And today what we're going to be talking about is the news that broke out today. It's very interesting news. It is Kevin Holland. He is retiring from the UFC. Now my reaction and your reaction and the entire MMA community's reaction is probably the same, and like you'll see comments everywhere of like anywhere that's posted that Kevin Holland's retired, the top comment is definitely a cap. Like that's where I've seen it absolutely everywhere, and a lot of people are making fun of him because people are saying like, oh, bro's trying to be like Conor, bro thinks he's Conor McGregor, you know what I mean? He's getting a lot of those comments, and I don't necessarily know why he would do this. Like, I don't believe he's retired either. I believe he's just trolling, but like on the off chance that he is actually retired and he's actually like, maybe he's even taking a break, maybe he's not going to fight for a little while, maybe he wants to get better because he was talking about wanting to improve his wrestling game, right? If that's the case, honestly, Kevin Holland, I wish you the absolute best. You have become one of my favorite fighters to watch, absolutely. And I'm like actually on the same opinion as Dana White, whereas like when he first came onto the scene, like in Dana White, if you remember, he was calling him big mouth and all that stuff, and I was like, I do not like this guy at all. And I was with Dana White, I didn't like him either, but as the fights went on, he became more entertaining. He spoke, and I listened to his interviews. I really liked him as a guy. There aren't a lot of fighters in the UFC that actually live by anyone, anytime, anywhere, and Kevin Holland actually lives up to that. Like, do you know anyone else that would fight Khamzat Chimaev on that short of a notice? Honestly, very few people. Gilbert Burns probably would have. And if you want to talk about like a true BMF, you got to consider Kevin Holland on that list. Like everyone's talking about Jorge Masvidal versus Nate Diaz for the BMF title, right? That was a big thing. It's like, hey, you couldn't pick two better guys to fight for the BMF. No, honestly, if you want to go in that division, you're taking Kevin Holland, you're taking Gilbert Burns. Those two fight for the BMF title because those guys actually live by the anyone, anywhere, anytime thing. And that's something I love to see from fighters. Someone who just like wants to go in there, compete with the best, thinks he can win, does like, and performs to the best of his ability. He just, no matter who it is in front of him, he's going to go fight. And that's why I love Kevin Holland, but that's not even what we're talking about today. So I was like, hey, if he is actually retiring, then honestly, hey, one of my favorite fighters to watch right now, and I really appreciate everything you've done, Kevin Holland. But I still don't believe he's retired. I don't know what the goal was here, because like there are a lot of comments of him saying like, bro thinks he's Conor McGregor, right? If that's the case and he's just trying to get a little bit of clout from it, like how much really are you gonna get? Because Kevin Holland's definitely not a star, definitely not somewhere even close to Conor McGregor's level. As far as I know, he doesn't have anything lined up like for him to work another job, because he was talking about like, hey, what should I do next? What's the next career path? You know what I mean? So I don't know what to think. I don't know. Maybe like he'll post tomorrow or something saying, hey, I'm not retired by the time this video goes up. Maybe he'll post saying something that he was just trolling. So I don't know what to think, but guys, I would love to know what you think down below. Do you believe Kevin Holland is retired? How did you like Kevin Holland as a fighter? If this is the end of Kevin Holland, thank you so much for everything that you put on for us. You were one of the most entertaining and one of my most beloved fighters of all time. Thank you so much for watching this video, everybody.